Happy morning, my dear student. In the previous class, in the last class, we have studied the skull of rabbit. Not complete skull of the rabbit, only a part of the skull of rabbit. So once again I will repeat. The skull of rabbit having two parts, cranium as well as the facial. In the cranium, it is made up of three segments, namely occipital segment, parietal segment, frontal segment. In the last class, I covered occipital segment as well as the parietal segment. Today, I will take the frontal segment of the cranium. The frontal segment of cranium. You know that the cranium is totally made up of 14 bones. 4 bones are present in the occipital segment. 5 bones are present in the parietal segment. And remaining 5 that is present where? In the frontal segment. Okay? The frontal segment is one, it is present the entire part of the cranium. Or you can say that it is present above the parietal segment. So once again dorsal side and ventral side as well as the lateral side. Dorsal side, ventral side and lateral side. Okay, now here on dorsal side having two bones, two frontal bones. On the dorsal side having two frontal bones. They are once again rectangular in shape. The frontal bones is fused with the parietal bones. We can find transverse sutures. The frontal bones are also fused together to form vertical sutures. That shows the fusion of the bones. Okay, two frontal bones of the dorsal side, and each frontal bone on lateral side produces a kind of projection, outward projection. And that outward projection is called as supraorbital ridge. There is a question. What is supraorbital ridge? Your answer is, on each lateral side of the frontal bone produces a kind of projection process called as supraorbital ridges over the orbit. That's all. Okay, two frontal bones. On ventral side, we can find there is a bone is called as presphenoid. Single bone. This is a single bone. Okay, now here you can write just above the basis sphenoid there is a bone is called presphenoid dorsal. If you have any confusion, you can write below and above. That's all. Okay, on ventral side, above the basis sphenoid, there is a bone called as presphenoid. It comes under the frontal segment. And lateral side, we can find there is a presence of what is called as orbitosphenoid. What is called as orbitosphenoid. On the lateral side, we can find there is a presence of what is called as orbitosphenoid. Okay. Two orbitosphenoid, two frontal bone and one presphenoid. Total how many bones? 5 bones. So the important one, for example, you take in occipital segment, having the important structure is called occipital condyles. What is called? Occipital condyles. Whereas in the parietal segment on ventral side there is a bone is called basis sphenoid, having an opening is called pituitary foramina. Whereas in the frontal segment, each frontal bone produces a lateral ridges called as supraorbital ridges over the orbit. Okay, that is the end of the story regarding cranium. Okay, I will repeat: occipital segment, parietal segment, and frontal segment. The next one is regarding the skull of rabbit. The important one is sensory capsule or sensory organs. That organ encloses a kind of capsule called as sense capsule. That's all. What is a sense capsule? Sense capsule is one, it protects and gives support to the sensory organs. That is very important because the organs are very delicate. It needs protection. That is given by the capsule. So what are the types of sense capsule in case of rabbit? There are three types: auditory capsule, optic capsule, olfactory capsule. Okay, how many capsules are there in case of rabbit? There are three capsules: sensory capsule or sense capsule. Once again I will repeat: auditory, optic, olfactory capsules. Okay, first I will take auditory capsule. My dear student, you have to write the position of the each capsule. That is very important. Where they present. Where they present. Okay, now here. The first one is auditory capsule. So what is the situation? What is the position? Now here it is present at the junction of the parietal as well as the occipital segment. It is present where? Between the parietal and occipital segments. How many bones are there in the auditory capsule? Because the auditory capsule is one, it concerned with the organ of hearing. That's all. What is the main function? Hearing. That's all. Okay, how many bones are there in auditory capsule? Having two bones: periatic bone and tympanic bone. Please write it. How many bones are present in the auditory capsule? Just you say one is called the periatic. P-E-R-I-O-T-I-C. Periatic bone. The second one is called a tympanic bone. The two bones comes under the auditory capsule. Periatic bone is one, it is situated outside the occipital, ex-occipital segment. What is the position? It is present just outside the ex-occipital bones. It is made up of two parts: outer part and the inner part. The outer part is called mastoid and inner part is called petrous. Mastoid and petrous. That's all. The second bone is called the tympanic bone. The tympanic bone is one, it is present where? Outside the periatic bone. Outside the periatic bone. There is a question. There is a question regarding tympanic bone. What is a tympanic bone? And mention its significance or function. Tympanic bone is one, it comes under the auditory capsule. What is the shape? How to identify it? It is a flask-like structure. What is called? It is a flask-like structure. It has two parts. It has two parts. For example, you take here on ventral side, there is a presence of the tympanic bone. Tympanic bone, okay? Tympanic. This whole structure is called tympanic bone, and this tympanic bone is made up of two structure. The tympanic bone is made of two structure. The swollen part, we can see here. Here. The swollen part is called tympanic bulla. The swollen part, rounded structure. It's just like resemble like a flask-like structure. The swollen part is called the tympanic bulla. The narrow part, this is called the narrow part. This is called external auditory meatus. External auditory meatus. Okay, now here, what is the tympanic bone? It is a flask-like structure. It is a visible where? On ventral side, not on the dorsal side. Ventral side. It is a somewhat flask-like structure. The swollen part is called a tympanic bulla. Narrow part is called external auditory meatus. In the living condition, at the junction of the external auditory meatus and tympanic bulla, there is a membrane called tympanum or eardrum. Tympanum or eardrum. Okay, now here. The swollen part, what is called tympanic bulla, also containing what is called ear ossicles, malleus, stapes and incus. Okay, that is end of the auditory capsule. The next one is called optic capsule. You have to write the position, that's very important. Either you take auditory capsule, olfactory or optic capsule, the position is very important, where they are present. Optic capsule is one, it is present in the frontal segment. See here, this part is called the frontal segment. So in the frontal segment, there is a presence of optic capsule. It encloses organ of what is called the eyeball, concerned with organ of sight. Okay, here the two orbits, the two optic or orbit, they are separated from each other by the presence of a kind of septum, and that septum is called as interorbital septum. This is called as the interorbital septum. Okay, this is entire is called the orbit. Let us enclose the eyeball. It encloses eyeball. So this is called the two optic capsule or orbit. They are separated from each other. You can see on the lateral side there is a septum is called interorbital septum. Sir, what are the bones are present in the optic capsule? Okay, now here already told you regarding the supraorbital ridges. Over the optic capsule covered by a kind of ridge called as supraorbital ridges derived from the frontal bone. And inner side, the inner part, it is supported by what is called the olisphenoid. What is called as the olisphenoid. And also one more bone that is called as the ethmoid bone. What is called? Ethmoid bone. Sir, what is the ethmoid bone? It is a bone comes under the nasal region. Okay, this is called the nose. The lower part is made up of cartilage. This is called the cartilage. The upper part, it is very hard. It is made up of bone. That bone is called ethmoid bone. Okay, it is also contributing for the formation of the optic capsule. And outer side, the outer side of the optic capsule guarded by zygomatic arch. This is called as zygomatic arch. What are the bones are present? One is called the supraorbital ridges. This is called the supraorbital ridges over the optic capsule. The inner side having ethmoid bone as well as the all-sphenoid bone, and lateral side having zygomatic arch. What you call? Zygomatic arch. Okay, the two orbit or optic capsule separated from each other by the presence of a kind of vertical septum that is called interorbital septum. So that means two orbits are separated. Okay, that is the end of the story regarding optic capsule. Is there any question? Okay, fine. The next one is called olfactory capsule. ನಿಮಗೆ ಒಂದು ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ನಾನು ಈ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಮುಖಾಂತರ. ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ನಾವು ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಂಥ ಕ್ಲಾಸು ನಿಮಗೆ ತಿಳಿತಿದ್ದು ಇಲ್ವೋ ಅದನ್ನು ನಮಗೆ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ನಾವು ಬರೀ ಕಳಿಸೋದೇ ಆಯಿತು, ನೀವೇನೋ ಅದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಯಾರೇ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಕಳಿಸ್ತಾರೆ ಏನೋ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಕೂಡ ನೀವು ಅದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ವಿ ನೀಡ್ ಫೀಡ್ಬ್ಯಾಕ್. ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ನ್ಯಾಕ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ. Give a suggestion. We will improve the teaching. Please, my request to you, send a message or feedback about the video or online classes. Okay, now the next one is called the olfactory capsule. But it's a difficult to understand because it is a skeleton. That's like an orthopedician. You have to remember the bones. But it needs practice. Practice makes perfect. You have to read every day, just like a newspaper, regarding osteology. Otherwise, it's very difficult to write the answer in the examination. Okay? Olfactory capsule. Once again the position. Present where? In front of the frontal segment. That's all. In front of the frontal segment. So what are the bones are present in the olfactory? Olfactory capsule is concerned with the sense of smell. Auditory capsule concerned with the organ of hearing. Optic capsule concerned with the organ of sight. Olfactory capsule concerned with sense of smell. That's all. Okay, now here. The olfactory capsule is one, it is present where? In front of the frontal segment. This is called the frontal segment, in front. So what are the bones are present? Very simple. Dorsal side you can write nasal bones, two nasal bones. On ventral side there is a bone is called the vomer bones. Here, this is bone is called the vomer bone. Dorsal side having nasal bone, ventral side having vomer bone. So what about the lateral side? Having premaxilla. This is called the premaxilla and maxilla. Okay? Olfactory capsule is one. It is present in front of the frontal segment. It is made up of bones. Dorsal side is called nasal bone. Ventral side is called the vomer bone. Lateral side premaxilla and the maxilla. That's all. This is the capsule. They will ask me two more questions, particularly what is tympanic bone? What is tympanic bone among the capsule? Okay, auditory capsule, optic capsule, olfactory capsule. That is the end of the what is called the sense capsule in case of rabbit.